It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. Their first look at this year's Washington squad.
These teams split the season series last year, neither making an impact in the conference overall.
Hey, this should be a fun matchup, Grant. Two of the premier teams in this league.
And talk about star power. I mean, that's a big reason these squads are at the top. You know, both sides have the elite talent that they can rely on when the going gets a little tough.
Yeah, such a creative playmaker. Love seeing Irving find the open teammate and make the right pass.
The Wizards on offense. Here's George. And the jam by George.
I like when Paul looks to score inside because he's more than capable of dunking it through.
To the left wing. And here's Sabonis outside. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Wizards. Driving to the basket. And the basket is good.
The quick feed of Kyrie Irving carving his way through the defense, man. This guy, he can get anywhere at any time.
From deep, Jordan. Oh, George with a steal. Now the Wizards in transition. Irving for three. It's rebounded by Sabonis.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
And they pick up two.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Jones. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. To the middle.
And when you look at the numbers over the last few years, it's clear that George has made a jump as a playmaker.
This is hard to believe, Grant, but the Wizards haven't been to the conference finals since 1979.
It is hard to believe. I mean, they've had some fantastic players over the years. But let me tell you, these fans in my hometown are hungry for a deep playoff run.
Now here's Irving. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. And there's the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. Jordan with it. He's picked up by Jones. Jordan with the bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Chicago leading.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Parker outside. .152 left in the first. Gordon outside. Kicks it out to Parker. Over Jones. Rebound Washington. Now Irving. And he lobs it up to the rim. Throw it down on the lob.
You always want Kyrie to have the ball in his hands. He's just a tremendous playmaker.
Pass to Sabonis. Down low. Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. And 1:01 left in the first. It's George on the wing. Here's the pick. To the paint. Here's Mashburn. No good. Good work defensively by Gordon. Parker outside. Inside. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, the vertical Gordon has is phenomenal. So why settle for the layup when you can just slam it down?
Good work defensively by Gordon.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
.20 seconds left in the first quarter. Knocks down the triple. Sabonis has got 6.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Irving looking around. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense.
Shooting for Washington.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
One of the most creative guards that we have ever seen. Irving is just so unpredictable with the ball in his hands.
There's 6 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's George. And George with the jam.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. It's the Bulls leading by 3. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Now here's Sabonis. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
Wizards.
Overall, though, they've taken good care of the ball. That's their first turnover.
Washington trailing. Now a timeout called by Washington. And winning a championship in 2016. Talk about what it was like to play alongside LeBron.
I'm going to be really honest, playing with Jason Kidd and how intelligent he is and how he sees the game. Playing with Tim Duncan and seeing how he dominates on the defensive end. And it's just a steady force on the offensive
Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Here's Bane. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. All right, folks, get your running shoes on. Both of these teams want to push the pace.
Oh, that they do. Pace, pace, pace. And as a fan, I just love these types of matchups. It's so much fun to see these teams get up and down the floor, play with pace, and have fun. I'm excited for this one.
A nice shot by Mashburn.
Well, Irving is an excellent facilitator. He's going to have those big openings. He'll take advantage.
Pass to Bane. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. Here's Irving. And there's a pick. And here's Jones. Back to Irving. Blocked! And they're running. The three from Bane. Knocks down the triple. Bane's got 5 now.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the three in transition.
And what really separates Jimmy Butler as a player is competitive fire, Brent.
B.A., you see that wall over there? Go ask Jimmy to run through it. Guess what? He'll do it twice. He'll go through it one way, turn around, and come back. I mean, this guy has got incredible willpower, and when the stakes are highest, he's at his best.
Here's O'Neal. It's deflected. Kicks it to George. Beyond the arc. The Knicks pull it in. Here's James. Driving inside. And it's good. 2 points.
What a great burst from LeBron that time, attacking the hoop, and the defense didn't even see it.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Irving. The teardrop. And he lays it in. He's got 5.
Kyrie has so many layers to what he can do to you offensively. Loves pulling out the soft, delicate floater.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Now, here is James. An aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game.
Look, with the size and athleticism of LeBron James, it gives you more problems than the math book.
Here's Irving, following the bucket by the Knicks. Pass to Mashburn. Fires the 3. Irving looking around. And he's going for the oop here. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
Now here's Jones. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Uses the glass on the layup.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Grant, you grew up here in Washington, D.C. What's the hoop scene like here?
Well, B.A., they love the game of basketball here, and the fans are unbelievable. So many stars from here like Kevin Durant. So D.C. is kind of a sneaky, underrated basketball city.
And there are the Wizards with another bucket.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And out of bounds, the Wizards will take it. The Wizards with a lead. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
And that one's good. Irving.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
And it's the Knicks with the ball, following the bucket by the Wizards. Pass to McKee. Back to O'Neal. They need this. Jones comes with a double team. O'Neal misses.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
54 seconds left in the first. Knocked away. And the Wizards on the break. It's George on the wing. And there's the screen. Inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Just seen these massive leaps from Paul George throughout his career, particularly as a playmaker.
He got a piece of it. Irving with a deep three. From beyond the arc and then some. Irving's got 10.
And you have to guard him out there. I mean, he can do damage from deep, even from way beyond the arc.
The three from Bane. New York, no good that time either. 4 seconds left. And the layup by Irving. He's got 12.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
And so it's the Washington Wizards. A sizable lead. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Now the Wizards in transition. He launches a three. And again, Washington with a triple.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Havlicek. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Out left to the wing. Here's Randolph. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Well, from late first-round pick to big-time scorer, the rise of Jordan Poole has been fun.
Well, he earned himself a pretty lucrative contract after a couple of years of trying to figure out what it is that he does best. I think we know what that is, B.A. Put points on the board. This guy plays with a ton of offensive confidence.
Now, here's Williams. No points yet. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. To the paint. Another shot. And he sinks the layup. Maxwell's got 7 points for the quarter.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Havlicek. There's Jackson with the three. And the Knicks, another three.
That's pretty much not how they defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Checking in for the Knicks, number 7.
Here's Randolph. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Zach getting up top that time. Randolph with a little bit of room throws one down.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And here's the fast break. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
The Knicks are in the nation's media capital, but Coach Tom Thibodeau said, I've never felt pressure. I've been at this a long time. I approach it the same way. I put everything I have into each and every day. I'm willing to live with that result. There's no one who studies his team harder than I do.
No, he has made the difference for sure. Thanks, Allie. Grant, you talked about it. Early in your playing days, blaming yourself for the Pistons not winning. Talk about that pressure on the best player to deliver wins.
Well, B.A., the pressure is real, and it's tough to keep perspective and just control what you can control. When you're tasked with leading a team to victory, you expect it first and foremost from yourself.
And now we've got an intentional foul. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Second team foul.
The steal.
On the court.
To the middle. And slam dunk by James.
And the defense make it too easy for LeBron James. Can't let him get that close.
Outside Irving. George outside. Back to Irving. Shot clock at 5. And it's Paul George with the 3. George has got his second basket of the night.
And George's guys encourage him to just fire away. They know he's lethal from there.
First personal foul. Third team.
That free throw good from Irving. A minute 9 left in the half. They set the screen. And again, Washington with a triple.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
The game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
James. And the layup is good off the glass. James has got 8.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Irving. Lays it up and banks it in.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Here's McKee. Still without a bucket. Pass to O'Neal. Left side Bain. Clock at 6. The shot's good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Now Irving. He's got 18. They set a pick. Shot on the wing. Camby. That's good. He has 6.
Really tough to predict what Kyrie is going to do because he's so special playing out of pick and roll.
Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
5 ticks left to play in the first half. Here's Camby.
Oh, man.
Oh! And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game, it's the Wizards opening up a huge gap. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Jones from outside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. George with a steal. Pass to Camby. Bain with it. Irving picks him up. And now the Knicks on the break. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And getting to the line at will, James using his smarts these days to draw those kind of shooting fouls.
You know, one guy who's surprisingly physical at the offensive end, Jalen Brunson.
Fundamentals, BA, around Jalen Brunson's footwork are things that players, young players today need to study. Incredibly efficient and very dangerous when he gets it going offensively. Oh, man, how's that for a finish? I love seeing PG hammer it down.
Screen by O'Neal. To the inside. George with a steal. They're running. Here's Irving. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Irving's got 20.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
When covered, LeBron James is one of the best shot makers in the history of the league, especially when he gets that close.
Now here's Irving. 20 points for him. Pass to George. He drops it from range. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Irving fires from way outside. And the Wizards with another 3.
I just love the ball movement.
Now Jones. Outside Irving. It's George on the wing. And there are the Wizards with another bucket.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Here's McKee. No points so far. Drains the triple.
Have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
Irving for 3. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Jones with the ball. He's picked up by Bane. Now here's Irving. 23 points in the game. Pass to Mashburn. Just 5 on the clock. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. The first one falls.
At the line for 2.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Hodges. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Koncak.
2 minutes.
Here's Havlicek. No good with the triple. And Washington with possession. They're on a 16-5 run. Pass to Randolph. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactics.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jalen Brunson has been a steadying presence at the point guard spot for the Knicks. Coach Thibodeau said his mind is probably his greatest asset. He's always been that way. He's mastered all the fundamentals, and the game's not too big for him. Brian?
Yeah, in either sense of the word, right? All right, Allie, thank you. Good stuff.
So determined on the interior to score. Zach Randolph does a great job attacking the paint there.
.59 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Hodges. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. There's Jackson with the 3. And again, the Knicks missing.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And the basket by Maxwell.
Savvy veteran skills there from Zach Randolph. Has a good sense of when his teammates can get off those clean looks.
Jackson can't get it to go.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
New York, no good that time either. Pass to Randolph. Here's Hetzel. There's the 3. And the Wizards with another 3.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Shooting for New York.
So he can't get either to fall. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Wizards out in front, running away with this one. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so it's New York with it. Here's James. And Camby pulls it down.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Jackson with it. Irving picks him up. The 17-footer. Jackson can't get it to go.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And in terms of the league as a whole, there have been some of the highest scoring seasons in history the last few years, Grant.
Well, BA, it's all about pace. And across the board, teams are playing much, much faster. Faster than ever. It also seems like defense might be turning into a lost art. So I don't know if it's all for the best.
And that one's good. Irving.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Here's James. And Camby pulls it down. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for Washington. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
And this is how explosive Irving can be. Such a clever and versatile scorer.
To halt the run. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Here's Irving. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. On target from about 13 feet. Irving's got 14 points here in the second half.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Here's O'Neal. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson.
He's got a knack for finishing inside. That's easy money.
Outside Irving. That one goes in. Irving's got 11 points in the quarter.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to James. And Grant, the play-in was added after you retired. You wish it was around when you played?
You know, B.A., no. But I do think we could have used it a couple of times in my years in Orlando. But, you know, in all fairness, the play-in is a success as it creates a Game 7 atmosphere. And the NBA really knocked it out the park with this one.
Outside Jones. Back to Irving. Lets the three fly. And the Wizards with another three.
And that is just money from Kyrie. He's so dangerous from outside the three-point line.
O'Neal on the wing. Back to James.
2 minutes.
They set the pick.
The fourth quarter, 2 minutes.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And the shot's good by Irving.
Coach is yelling at the defense to at least get a hand up on Kyrie Irving.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Irving up top. And Washington again with the bucket.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Wizards.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this will give them win number 32 on the year so far.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And what a huge performance it was for Kyrie Irving.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
Pass to George. Left side Irving. Now here's Jones. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Down low. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
That free throw, no good.
At the line for the Knicks.
That one misses. Here's Randolph. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Here's Hodges. 6 to shoot. Fires away from way outside. That shot, no good. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Joined by Hall of Famer Grant Hill, NBA champion Steve Smith, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. Now here's Irving. Three-pointer. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. And a battle of the bigs tonight, Grant. Something we're seeing a little more of lately.
And you know this league is a copycat league, and right now the trend is about teams looking for size and skill. Big guys who can pretty much do everything. That's the thing about the NBA. It's always adapting and always evolving.
He has won multiple NBA scoring titles. Durant was built to put up buckets.
Outside Jones. Kicks it to George. Pass to Mashburn. From downtown, Durant pulls it in. On offense, here's Utah. First quarter of play, a minute in. And it's slammed in by Durant.
If you give him enough room, Durant won't hesitate to throw it down.
Here's Irving. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2.
And Smitty, when it comes to John Collins, what do you like about this guy?
What I love, Grant, he's a team guy. He'll play the 4, he'll play the 5. He'll do whatever is necessary so his team can win.
Pass to Houston. 4 on the clock. Fires for 3. Rebound, Washington.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
Here's Camby. They set the pick. Here's Irving. And again, Washington, no good.
And maybe it's the adrenaline talking, but they're 1 for 4 to start this game. Need to settle down.
Pass to George. Right side, Jones. Back to George. Mutombo with a rebound.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Stop the drought. And the shot's good by Irving. Irving's got 5 now.
A consistent threat offensively, even in the mid-range. Kyrie is so confident.
Timeout called, the Jazz.
AC Barrett. Welcome to the floor. Your Wizards High Squad.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. To the middle. Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Left side, Irving. And that's good from 17 feet. Irving's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
This is hard to believe, Grant, but the Wizards haven't been to the conference finals since 1979.
It is hard to believe. I mean, they've had some fantastic players over the years. But let me tell you, these fans in my hometown are hungry for a deep playoff run.
Ooh, the blocking skills of Walker Kessler have been getting him plenty of attention.
B.A., that's not the only thing he does around the rim. He's also a very solid rebounder. So really, if there's any action under the hoop, he wants in on it.
Jones from outside hits a three-pointer.
Nice recognition there by Paul George, just getting the ball to the open man.
A minute and a half left in the first. Out left to the wing. Here's Stojakovic. And Camby pulls it down.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Jones. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First team foul.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
When it comes to the Utah Jazz, it's evident that they are in rebuild mode, Grant.
Yeah, you know, B.A., after trading away both Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell in the summer of 22, the Jazz are focused on starting new and building a team with young talent.
The Jazz again can't hit. And Irving has got the ball here for the Wizards. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense. Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition, just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Launches it. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Pass to Stojakovic. Here's Frazier to the wing on the left. Now here's Durant. And it's going to be out of bounds with the Jazz retaining possession. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Fires in the triple.
In this period, they're beating him, and he's feeling it.
Outside Irving. Pass to George. Here's Camby. Driving in. Tie game in Washington. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Your Wizards. 14. The Jazz. 14.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you think about how the Wizards are doing here?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
And Washington with possession. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. It'll be the front end of a two-game road trip.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Pass to Eason. And here's Durant. Durant, so effective inside.
Assisted.
Kevin Durant is having his way out there tonight.
Irving with it. He's got 10. Uncovered. Uses the glass that time. It's good. Irving's got 12.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Second quarter of basketball. About a minute played so far. Durant, no good.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And you don't see many 6'7" point guards, but that's not all that stands out with LaMelo Ball, Grant.
Yeah, not just a creator. He's a creative with the artistic inspiration to make plays that most of us couldn't envision, much less accomplish.
Outside Durant. Over George. That doesn't go either for Durant. The Wizards with a lead.
Put him on skates. What a crazy move from PG-13.
KD out here flexing on people.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
George for three. A shot, no good. And so it's Utah with it. And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Williams on the wing. Smith right side. He shoots. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, BA. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must.
Now here's Williams. And he goes in for the dunk.
And Randolph may be in the later stages of his career, but he can still every now and then rise up and dunk it.
Pass to Mutombo. Smith outside. And there's the screen. With some arc. And the layup is up and in. Smith's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
They get the rebound.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, you better find another option.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And the Wizards making a change here. Now here's Williams. Yet to see a basket. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Well, Steve, this Jazz franchise has quietly been one of the most consistent teams in the West over the last 7 years.
You're so right, BA. And doing it without building a super team is the most impressive part for me. You see teams go on long playoff streaks, and they're full of superstars, but not those Jazz teams.
All right, time for an injury report. And let's get an update on Paul George's injury. Allie, any news?
Hey guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Wizards. We do now know that the ankle is twisted. He's trying to walk it off, but we have no further information at this time. It's a blow to a team that was hoping to turn up the second half of the season. This is a story that we'll be following very closely.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much. Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Pass to Randolph. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
When Randolph gets space near the basket, he's deadly.
Utah trailing here. Here's Frazier. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Durant nails the wide open jumper. Durant's got 17.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Pass to Hetzel. Outside, Williams. From outside the arc. Hits the trifecta. Williams has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Here's Durant. Got it. Good job in the low post. Durant's got 8 points here in the quarter. Now a timeout called by Washington. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ballgame.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
here is Irving. And he lobs it up. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Wizards leading by just 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And here are the Jazz, trailing by 2. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. It'll be the 4th of 6 games for them away from home.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Inside. Here's Mutombo. Rebound by the Wizards.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Irving goes in.
Aggressive drive by Irving. Defender can't keep up without fouling.
First team foul.
That free throw good from Irving. All right, the Jazz making a change here. And he makes both free throws. Grant, you grew up here in Washington, D.C. What's the hoop scene like here?
Well, B.A., they love the game of basketball here. And the fans are unbelievable. So many stars from here like Kevin Durant. So D.C. is kind of a sneaky, underrated basketball city.
And the Jazz call time here. And so it's Utah with it. 4-point game.
Nice move. Boy, KD's length shows up everywhere.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, LaMelo Ball's shooting touch was questioned coming into the league, but it's been pretty steady. He said, quote, "I think I'm a great shooter. I've had it since a young age. I feel every shot I take is going to go in, and my confidence is really high." He said, "I practice these shots. It's all in the snap of the wrist and the follow-through." Brian?
Very interesting. A flick of the wrist. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. Pass to Stojakovic. Here's Durant. Ooh, the defense just making it easy for Durant.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's Irving. Here he goes. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
It goes on Kevin Durant.
The smaller guys want to get into the body when they get inside. Get into the line, a good outcome for Kyrie. We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Screen by Durant. To the paint. Here's Eason, and that comes off the assist by Durant.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Irving looking around. Pass to Camby. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Camby's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
And Durant with the big finish.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
First personal foul.
That's good from Jones. The Jazz making a switch here.
At the line for Washington.
Both good from the line that time. And Williams has got the ball here for Utah. Trailing by 4. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. 6 to shoot. The 3 sinks it from distance. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Irving for three. Camby, that's good.
Kyrie attracts so much attention, it frees his teammates up.
Pass to Mutombo. Minute 32 left in the third quarter. Here's Houston. And Camby pulls it down.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Right side, Irving. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
His ability to freeze the defender and then take off. Kyrie makes plays that others just can't.
And Utah calls time here. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Here's Frazier. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Washington.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And they've also been in the zone with the mid-range jumper. The defense has given them space, and they haven't hesitated to rise and fire.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
That one misses.
2 for Utah. Walt Frazier.
And he sinks the second. Washington calls timeout.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Let's hear it one more time. For your Wizards High Squad.
35 seconds left to play in the third quarter. George scanning the floor. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Here's Houston. And it's all tied up.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
George outside. There's a screen. There's the triple. Here's Camby. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be...
46.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Now Irving. Driving inside, and the layup falls. Irving's got 24.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Pass to Mutombo. Outside Durant to take the lead. Rebound by the Wizards.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Here's Frazier. 5 to shoot. Wing shot on the way. No good there. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pass to Irving for 3. Here's Mashburn. Outside Irving. From about 19. And there are the Wizards with another bucket.
Kyrie sprung free on that pick and roll. Trying to stick with him is easier said than done.
Pass to Stojakovic. The three is up. Sinks the tray.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Irving for three. And the Wizards with another three.
His first three of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Pass to Stojakovic. Left side Durant. And there's a pick. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Now here's Irving. From the stripe, 2 points. That one goes. And it's an 8-point Wizard lead.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Pass to Stojakovic. Fires the three. They get it back. Mutombo misses the layup. The Wizards on offense. They're on an 11-3 run.
Jazz foul. Walt Frazier. First personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Launches a three. And again, Washington with a triple.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Now here's Irving. George outside. The three is up. Knocks down the triple. And the Wizards lead by 14.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Here's Irving from deep three-point land. Nails it from three. Irving's got 34.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Wizards.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from three. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Kyrie Irving.
Ooh, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dives.
And Durant gets it to go.
Durant with those long arms able to attack the defense while protecting the ball.
Sends it home from three-point land. Irving's got 37.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And again, Washington with a triple.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Here's Camby. Outside Jones. Pass to Camby. Now Irving. So we see the Wizards taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that about wraps it up.